What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Smoking the
Smoking the truth.
Truth. I hope everybody having a good week. How you feeling, Ken Us?
Oh, Orlando Flow. I'm doing
You doing
amazing.
good?
Life
You
is
doing good?
amazing. Making progressive moves.
Life is
And
treating you good?
hell yeah.
Hey. Man, I hope everybody's blessed, man. We're gonna discuss some special things today. You know, as always, we always talk about special things. But before we start, man, I want everybody to go to YouTube and subscribe. Turn the bell on. Come on,
Hit that
guys. Hook
notification
it up.
bell.
Hook it up. Hook
Like,
it up.
share, and subscribe.
Absolutely.
Tell your
Absolutely.
friends about us. We're here doing it consistent, and we're here to provide for you guys great content every single time.
And believe it or not, this is season 3, man. We've been doing, the thing about us is like we do a season, we take a little break. It's like like when you watch those Netflix movies shows, season by seasons.
I would say it's like a sports season. We're only playing during certain times.
Exactly. We're not all year around.
But the good thing is we're still consistent. We're still here providing and bringing the good content.
Absolutely. And the beautiful about the good content is, it's from the heart. You can feel the vibes when it's a good content.
Yeah, most definitely.
When it's something that you don't like,
You can feel the vibe, baby.
hey, you can feel the vibes. Yeah. And guys, we were discussing today, brainstorming a few things, and we came with this topic here: daily motivations. Like, Steven, you get motivated on a daily, right? Everybody does.
Most definitely.
And
you find your motivation, which is chasing the money, or that girl, or the job. Motivations,
promotions, anything we talk about.
Emotions.
Anything, like, people get motivated. A lot of people get motivated by money. That's right. Other people, get inspired by other things. But at the end of the day, we all seek the motivation. Exactly. Everybody has their own goals. Everybody has their own, things they want to accomplish. Like, think about it. Let me give you this analogy. When you're in the road and you're driving and you see a whole bunch of cars trying to go fast somewhere, everybody's trying to be somewhere, on a daily basis. And that's why we got a lot of traffic jams. But, bro, we had a list of things that we wanted to discuss today, right? And we have like 7 rules of life.
Yeah,
And for those 7 rules,
we read through them, and we feel as if it's a really good set of rules that helps people stay in the right mindset for having better motivation in life. The only way you can really get motivated is by taking care of your lifestyle.
Absolutely. No, absolutely.
Taking care of yourself.
Like, when you want to stay motivated, I feel like these rules that we're going to discuss today, they're very short, but they're straight to the point. Like, good. Like, that's what we like. Like, for example, rule number 1: let go. Let it go.
Never ruin a good day.
Exactly.
By thinking about a bad.
Exactly.
Let it go.
Let it
go.
Let it go. Let it go. Like, like, there's some people like, man, you just ruined my day. All day I'm gonna be sad. I'm like, just because of a small thing, don't let it ruin your day. Don't let it just.
Don't let it. Yeah.
Make it negative out of it. You know what
There's
I mean?
a lot more things. There's a lot more things that could have happened that could have been worse.
Absolutely. Somebody's always having a worse day than you. Trust me. Always somebody. Even like when I was driving yesterday, somebody had an accident. I was like, whoa. Right in front of me. I was like, whoa. I was so happy that wasn't me, Be grateful for where you at. Like, things like that really help. Being gratitude. Have you seen those images, Steven? Like, when somebody, one last thing to say, when, I forget what, I think I saw them on Facebook. It's like, there's a guy, it's a video, not image, it's a video, a guy on a wheelchair looking like on a bicycle. Then the bicycle guy look into a car and say, "I want that car," like thinking. Then
Mm-hmm.
the guy with the car thinking about like, "Oh, I want the helicopter."
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like people always want better
I want the next thing.
to the point that they forget to appreciate what they have.
Mm-hmm.
It's wild.
Most
It's wild.
definitely.
It's wild.
That's a good way of putting things.
Yes, sir.
So number two, you want to ignore them. Don't listen to other people. Live a life that is empowering to you.
Exactly.
Whatever floats your boat and keeps your little boat floating on that water and you sailing down perfectly fine, no issues. I mean, there might be, some rough seas sometimes, but as long as you're still floating, you going.
It's always the they sayers, man. People say they this, they this, they this. They want to say this, they want to say that. Always people got an opinion about something, but do it really need to affect us? Like, if people got an opinion, that's their opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Don't like, especially nowadays. When we, a lot of us just wake up and look through social media. Like, there's always something happening in social media that you kind of can relate or be like, oh, that's weird. I just was talking about this and I see the ad. Like, you, woo, like, be careful with second sources' opinions. Always stay primary with what you know and how your life is. Don't compare it. Like we always said before, don't compare. Comparing can be the toxic trait to have, and really.
It wouldn't be, it's, let's just say, too much. It's okay to have a little bit of comparison, the
Mm,
way you can help redefine your own well-being, but when you
mm-hmm.
have too much
Mm-hmm.
of it, it's heavy.
And it can keep you motivated. Like, there's a good competition that's keep you motivated, but when it becomes to the point that you want to die and dying for anything the other person have, that's when it gets a little out of hand. Rule number 3: give it some time, man. Give it a time.
Time
Time
heals
heals
everything.
everything. Like,
Everything.
especially people who are young, like 21, between 21 and 29 or 30. People around those ages, they tend to want things fast, happen quick.
Mm-hmm.
They want the quick, that quick feeling of accomplishment. Like, I did this, I just earned this, I'm about to
Mm-hmm.
go do this, and about to go earn this degree. And it's like, not everything happens fast. Not everything has the same, resources that other people have. Like, if you see a 24-year-old running their own company, you don't know if that was their parents' company that just passed down.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know if
No.
you know what I mean. Like, things like that, that makes us, uneven. Some people don't have their two parents. Some people have to move out of the house when they're 15. Like things like that.
Mm-hmm. Gotta find our own way
Uh,
because either one parent can't provide and the other one's not there, or whatever the situation is going, it causes people to do things.
Yes, on balance. So always give it time. If it's not happening for you yet, trust me, it will come. Just your time is not up yet. That's all. Your time is not up yet. You're not in competition with nobody, but yourself. That's it.
You basically already said number 4.
Number 4, don't compare. Like we said already. Like, when you compare, is the biggest way to die and kill yourself. Like, don't compare yourself, man. Forget about it.
Mentally.
Especially mentally. That's a good point you made out. People who
Mentally, it'll
compare
kill you
themselves
mentally.
is the mental problem, because it's always the thoughts coming in. Like, what about this? Why is this person doing that? What about if I do that? What if I try what they're doing? Can I do that? Can I jump on that? But it's not
That's why you
meant
gotta
for
find your
everybody.
own. You gotta find your own unique path.
Say it proud. Say it proud, man. One more time.
Say it.
You gotta find your own niche.
That's what it was.
Yeah, there you
Sorry.
go.
As soon as I said it, I literally just
You
went blank.
forgot about it, yeah. So,
But it's all good.
rule number 5: stay calm.
Stay calm.
Stay calm.
Hell, ho, you stay calm.
Stay calm, Steve. It's
I'm
not
calm.
okay.
Are you calm? I'm
It's
calm. You calm?
okay not to have everything figured out.
You'll get there.
Now, yeah, you will get there. You eventually will get there.
Just
Like,
go to number 3. Give it time.
give it time. Yeah, you see what I mean? Give it a time. And number 6, it's on
It's on you, baby.
only you are in charge of your happiness. I'm tired of seeing
Mm-hmm.
people putting this rule on other people. Like, you have my happiness. Don't mess it up. It's all you're in charge. It depends on the situation you're in. Of course, if you're in like in a loving situation, maybe that doesn't go. But I always tell people you're in charge of your own happiness when it comes to yourself, and for
Yeah,
you to
most
be
of it.
happy, you have to be happy yourself in order to make other people happy.
What Will Smith said
Oh
is exactly that.
yes,
It's exactly that. You got for a relationship to work, both must be happy, and then you come in and share the
and
happiness upon
share the
each other.
happiness, and when it will be a lot of happiness. It's true. I agree with all that he said on that. There cannot be like one happy person and one unhappy person.
No,
That
not at all.
that kind of.
But also, there are people out there that take those chances on uplifting people, and either you get, taken down to the ground, or you're successful at carrying that weight up.
Yeah, you get used to it. You get used to making others happy sometimes, and sometimes
Yeah,
it's rewarding,
it's not.
for you.
Yeah, it's not bad to make people happy.
Oh no, we're not saying that. It's not definitely not bad.
Definitely not.
Definitely not bad. So if it makes you feel better to help other people, that's how I feel. I help others. It makes me feel better. So why not?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, do your thing. Number
seven.
Smile.
Smile.
Life is short.
Sure. Enjoy it while you have it.
You have it.
So everything is contagious. Energy is contagious. When you smile and you're walking down the street and you're having a good time, you got that smile on your face. Somebody could be walking on the opposite side of the street, having a bad time. They look over and see you and start smiling.
Smile, baby.
That can be that instance that could just change a person's life, and you would never know. And I guarantee you, it happens. I guarantee you, it happens daily.
Bro,
Guaranteed.
it's so contagious. It's so contagious. Like, if you walk in a room and you have a big smile, if you walk in a room that let's say if you're trying to get a job, for example, and you're trying to get, and there's like 5 other people next to you, but you're the smiley guy in the room, and you keep that smile for the next 8 months in the job, you highly get promoted. Get promoted, without a doubt. Without a doubt. It's been tested. Trust me. It's been tested. So, guys, I hope those 7 rules help you guys, at least uplift one of you guys to do
I do
better.
want to say, there are two basic motivators out there, which is the desire to obtain or get something and the fear of losing something.
Yeah, there's always 2 type of people. You got that right, Steve. 2 basic motivators. Desire of obtaining, like you said, or the fear to lose something. So you gotta really, talk to yourself and see where you're at.
When you're in that part of really losing something, it really can put you in a bind sometimes, and makes you push you into a whole nother dimension.
Oh yes, and it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like you gotta talk to your inner voice and make sure you guys are both in the same page when it comes to motivation. Your brain cannot be thinking something and you wanted to do something else. You gotta be both. Like, if I want to do this, let's do this. If I'm gonna go through this and make it happen, make it happen. Don't be having a war zone inside your mind, because sometimes it can be really, really, really,
Oh yeah,
cause a lot of trouble.
Drain you.
Cause a lot of trouble. So let's move on to other things, man. Let's move on to other things that we have planned for today. I hope everybody enjoying this episode so far. Make sure you remember to subscribe and like
hit
this
that
video.
notification bell as well.
Oh yeah. So, like everybody been seeing on the internet in the news, Bezos has been, going to the moon. Where he went, actually?
Well, not to the moon. He went to the edge of space. Well, quote unquote, the edge of space. And see, I feel like it's a very heavy term saying edge of space. He only went just above the Earth a little bit and then came back down. The edge of space, to me, there is no edge of space.
It's risky though. What do you think of Bezos taking this chance of going in space?
It was risky, but at the same time, a man who has billions of dollars is willing to put himself in front of his own product and go up into space and successfully come back down with no harm to his body. That's a win-win situation for his company.
He kind of testing the waters so to let people know that this is a safe product to use in the future.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. But
Wow.
people are making fun of
Oh
just
yeah.
Jeff Bezos because like comparing him to Doctor Evil from Austin Powers.
Yeah. Let me show him the
Yeah,
memes.
baby.
Look at the memes, man. Oh my god. People are funny with the memes, man. People are hilarious.
Yeah, I love it. But also, with Jeff Bezos going up into space, and Elon Musk making that little push with his, and then you got Richard Branson with Virgin Galactic. You know, we're having a big, huge space boom right now. Space tech startups raise record funding amid billionaire hype. Meaning,
Sheesh.
meaning there's so much more companies out there raising the funds to make space more affordable and you know make it for everybody. It's becoming a
Of
commercialized
course.
and
Of
industrialized area.
course.
If you think about it, in the next few years, we're going to be mining the moon and all that stuff. So,
This so it's like, bro. This remind me a lot. Like it's a whole new market being open for the whole world.
yeah.
That people can go buy things and live on a new hope and like a whole nother planet, pretty much.
Well,
And
a new planet, space
everything,
station.
everything, everything, everything,
Yeah,
top to bottom.
there. So Hilton is actually planning on building
Hilton the
like
hotel.
yes, building like
Ooh,
like a pod up in space, and you'll be able to run out the
ooh,
room. It's gonna apparently have artificial
baby.
gravity and all that stuff.
Ooh, so I can have what is it called? Mine. What do you do after you marriage? I forgot how you say
Oh,
my moon.
okay,
What is it
yeah,
called?
honeymoon.
I can have my honeymoon space.
I would.
Hey,
I mean, you might
hey.
you might want to wait a few more years before you get married.
Yeah, I know, right? We might have to wait somewhere here when it's safe and protected for you.
Mhm.
But I love the whole thing that he's doing on Bezos and what's the other guy the other
Which
rich
one?
guy, the other guy with the guy Tesla guy. I
Oh,
like
Elon
Elon Musk.
Musk.
I like what they're doing, because they kind of, if I cannot solve the problem in the Earth, we can go move somewhere else. I like the whole mentality of that. You know what I mean? Like
Well, it's not. It's also spreading out humanity.
exactly,
We're
like
becoming so concentrated on this earth that if we don't do something about it, we're gonna cause more issues by having so many people on this planet. And instead of killing people off, this is a more practical way of finding ways to survive elsewhere and expanding.
exactly. Like our
We need to
humankind needs to
depopulate Earth
grow.
the right way. Yeah, we
Exactly, it
need
needs to
to
grow.
depopulate Earth the right way.
It needs to grow. It needs to spread. Like I don't like what was it China? Like China has like a concentrated of how many babies you can have. Like you're not allowed to have two
Yeah,
more babies. I think something like that. And
they're
I'm
only
like,
supposed to only allowed to have one.
only one. You see what I mean? Like what kind of
Oh,
stuff
they
is this,
doesn't.
bro?
Well, it's overpopulated areas. I mean,
Exactly. And you don't think United States gonna ever get like that? Of course it will.
no, no,
You don't think United States will ever get overpopulated?
nope.
What make you think
Because
that?
I think by the time overpopulation sets in for the United States, we'll have space to start putting people and millions of people. Once space is definitely affordable and people can go out buy a house or whatever, place to live on the moon or whatever, people are gonna do it. People
Absolutely, of course.
and millions of people are gonna go.
But if we never figure out, I'm telling you, if we never figure this out, we'll probably be we'll be overpopulated if we never figure out the
Oh
whole
yeah,
moon situation.
we'd probably be overpopulated by
By
2060.
yeah, because it says something. I read an article. I don't remember where, but it says like by the year 2050, there's gonna be more Hispanics in America than whites. So
Yeah,
like that's kind of sending signals, like there's something's changing, in the next couple of years, like what used to be the norm back in 20 years ago, 30 years ago, it won't be the norm no more. Like, and like we always say, you always got to keep in mind the future because when those lenses come out, man, we talked about the other day, like those lenses they're gonna have on, or you don't have to leave the house to do things. It's gonna be wow. And people
Yeah.
who are 60 and 70, they'll be like, when I was growing up, there was none of this. We only had computers. We have computers, smart computers. That was it.
Yeah, and then when we start having kids, and they're gonna be like, "What are you talking about? A computer?
Computer. What is that?
They're
And
gonna
then
be
you have to go look at pictures so they can show you what it looks like.
Nintendo 64.
64. What is that?
What? PlayStation 1?
PlayStation 1?
Yeah,
There was a PlayStation 1? I thought it only started at 5.
It's gonna be a lot of funny stuff.
You know what I mean, Steve? Like, it's one of those things that you feel like your generation is. It's not your generation no more. It's somebody else.
Honestly, our generation is the one that really transferred everything over.
That's so like the big changes.
We were in the middle of big changes.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for sure. Like we saw the old school, and we now seen the new school.
Exactly. Anybody born in the 90s has definitely seen old school, and then once that 2000s hit, you've seen it all.
Because yeah, right. I agree with you 100%. Like when the entire, everybody, what is it called, the globalization? Like everybody got phones, everybody got the internet nowadays. Mm-hmm. When that started happening, that kind of put everybody in the same ground. Simple, yep. Like we all have
partially
when it comes to technology. When it comes to technology, yeah.
Yeah, and not just rich people.
No, I'm talking about the money. Yeah, money's always got that gap. That gap is not yet.
No. I'm saying, well, the technology has always been there in a sense, but it's just finding ways to make it affordable for people.
Exactly, because GPS was being used by military use before, but it was never allowed for regular people. That was the problem.
Yep, and then Google stepped in.
And Google were like, "There's a whole market we can use here. Let's give it to the people." We sell them.
Exactly.
We provide it. So it's like
people want to know how to get to Alabama from Wisconsin
without a freaking map. Can you think about it nowadays? It'd be like, okay, all phones are gonna be deleted. You have to use a map.
Huh?
People will go nuts. They'll be like, what? Yeah.
They better be labeled like a GPS.
This generation is very comfortable because we have smartphones, we have smart TV, we have smart computers. We're very like I don't want to say the lazy word. We're very like spoiled. Spoiled is the word. I think laid back. Like we have easy tools so we can find things easily. We don't have to really like do the difficult way.
Imagine, let's just say you have a kid, right? Next year. By the time that kid grows up to work, he's probably gonna be doing something, a job that's never been created yet, or something of the sort. Like they're gonna be doing something different because certain jobs, like package, like where your job is and my job, one day they're gonna go obsolete.
They're gonna be gone
because it's gonna be automated, or not fully autonomous. But I still feel like people are still gonna be operating certain things. Like
absolutely, but I feel
there's mech suits and stuff like that.
Absolutely, yeah. We go in the right direction because I feel like a lot of these jobs that we're doing today, hard labor, hard, difficult jobs
hard labor. That's
what I'm about to say. Hard labor jobs. Those type of jobs, obsolete. They're gonna be a little more like taken out, so people can live easier. Longer, or make it easier, or make it easy. Yeah, so people can live longer. Because if you think about it, people that work these hard labor jobs for the 30 years plus, 40 years plus, when they get by 50 and 60, they're gone. They're dead. They don't want to work no more. They'll be like, I just want to sit down in the house. I don't want to be out there. And we need to focus on, we need to make humankind live longer.
Exactly. But we are in that process.
We're doing good. I'm not saying that we're doing way better than a long time ago. But
I can only imagine how long our generation is going to live.
I feel like we should be able to live to 120 easily in the next 50 years. It should be able to be easily because...
Imagine the first person when they reach 200 years old.
That's the goal.
The goal?
That's the goal.
All I'm saying is if I'm getting to 200 years old, I better have the same skin I have right now because... By age of 200, you're gonna look like a shriveled.
We should look like the T-Tynus, the guy that what is it called? It's like a black guy, half human, half half robot from Teen
Oh yeah.
Titans. That guy, we should be able to do that in the future. We should
Well,
be able to
no,
live longer by that.
that's but all that technology is already in a sense in the works.
That's exactly. It's
So
like the
that's part
GPS
of
back in the day, but it wasn't out for the people yet. They're just working
hmm
inside, trying to figure
like
out.
the Boston Dynamics dog. That wasn't really anything. That's a defense contract right there.
Mm-hmm.
That 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 wasn't really for people, but I'm sure people can buy those things. I'm
hundred
sure as
percent,
hell.
100%. I'm pretty sure if you have
I
the
would.
money, you'll buy it.
I guarantee you, not too far down along the line, people are gonna be able to buy their own freaking jets too. If cars ain't flying. Oh, another good thing.
That's something. That's something I'm so confused about. Why we don't have flying cars yet? What's
We
taking
do.
so long?
We do. But they're not
Like out
how we
commercially
see
for
them.
the people though. Like they're
No,
not.
there's companies out
There
there.
are flying cars. Tell me, like,
Terrafuga, I think it is. I think that's what it's called, Terrafuga.
let me put a picture
Um,
up for real.
yeah, it's a company that just came out not too long ago. It's like a car that converts into like this little helicopter airplane situation.
Whoa, that's wow.
hmm But you need to go to take off its strips and stuff like that. But it's something different. It's not
What do you think it
atypical.
costs
What
more
you
money?
a Terrafuga?
Like a little, yeah, one of those, yeah.
Um, yeah.
For sure, no doubt.
Terrafuge maybe. No.
I see here Future Inc. Wow, this is so cool. I see it. I'm looking at the images right now. Let me put it up. Let me put it on the screen. This is crazy. This is crazy, bro.
What company is that? Yeah, there's quite a few of them that are out there.
I see that. Like, wouldn't that be cool to have some flying cars, bro? Like,
I don't want it with wings. I want it to be able
yeah,
to
I'm looking
fly.
at those wings. I don't like the wings at all.
I want something that flies. Don't need no wings. No flying. Just give us UFOs already, okay? I want
Bro,
to be
for
able to
real,
fly.
we want the UFOs, man. Like, we don't want no
We, we,
wings.
we don't want the wings. We want the flying saucers and the good shit. Where's the freaking laser weapons?
For real, man. Like, where are we at? What are we waiting for? What is holding it down, man?
Yeah, give me a 4-door coupe, flying saucers. It'll probably be just a 1-door coupe. One door, just come get everybody on that. Go ahead.
Yeah, but to keep it 100 with you, I feel like our generation will probably, I don't know if they will see that. To be honest with you,
We will. We our generation will see, maybe not far senses of UFO, but we will see something of the sorts. We will.
yeah,
We will
I feel like
see.
we might see
We'll
something.
see a lot of things.
We'll see a lot of things. Yeah, it's just what I'm hoping to see is like flying cars having their own, lane on the air, like in the. That's what I'm hoping to see.
It will be. It will be.
It should be. I mean, like, what is 2021 right now?
We're in the air because in the next couple of years Uber is going to be doing it. Uber already has their flying taxis and stuff like that.
It's gonna be so much money to be made, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
but me personally, I would love.
I know what you're trying to say. Instead of taking a plane to, let's say, like from here to like New Jersey, for example, right?
You'd
You
be
can
able to
take a
call one of
freaking
them.
Uber and fly out and be cheaper.
Mm-hmm. You probably had to recharge or whatever, or it might be
Yeah,
faster.
they'll figure out a way how to, just recharge and they'll have to use.
Yeah,
They'll
I'm
have to
sure.
use gasoline.
No, have a battery ready. Land down, drop the battery off, move it over, while the people are on it.
I'm trying to tell you, there's ways to do it. It just hasn't been made up yet or hasn't been shown to the world. And like all the UFO situations that we heard about Obama and all that, it's got to get to the point. It got to come out. It got to come out.
I mean, they've already kind of released the information, but they beat around the bush. They kind of acknowledged UFOs are real, but didn't say whether it was foreign governments or they denied it was our government, and they said basically they couldn't really define. Bro. They couldn't really define if it was extraterrestrial.
They're BSing around, bro. That's what they're doing.
Because it's got to be something that's got to be let out.
It gotta be
easily.
laid out perfectly. It can't be too scary. It cannot be too, it gotta be laid out in the right way because if not, people are gonna panic. And when people panic, that's how you create wars. That's how you create, um, the
Yeah,
purge,
we
something. I
don't
don't
need
know.
no more mass panics.
No, 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 no. Please, we're very well put together now. One last
Yeah,
thing to bring up,
we're just getting our
Steve.
heads together.
Do you think America will always come down from being the top country, like a powerful country, to like a third, like a second level country? Can that ever happen? You think in the
Um,
future, in the
yes,
sense of like the millennials taking over
may
the office and stuff like that?
maybe okay, maybe yeah. Um,
It's interesting though. Like,
y- y- I don't really want to say anything too much about it because it might freak people out. What I feel
right,
could
right, right.
happen.
I feel you.
So I don't really want to
It's going around.
entail with the information. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But on the last part is, I'm gonna give you guys a motivational quote
Oh yes, oh yes, I got it right
to,
here.
to set to set off at the
Set
end
up
of it.
there. We talk about a lot of crazy stuff already. Let's keep it positive.
Yep, keep it positive, keeping it positive.
And we got this quote right over here. It says
The
the
secret
secret to getting ahead
is getting
is getting
started.
started. Mark Twain.
Secret of getting ahead is getting started. The secret
Man,
of getting ahead is getting started. Say that 5
man,
times fast until that's locked into your brain.
man, bro. How many people want to be ahead, but they don't even get started?
Hmm
A lot of them.
Hey, a lot of these cars wouldn't have gotten started if the people who created them didn't think ahead.
The creation of the light,
Yeah,
of the light bulb. Sorry, the light bulb.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that
Light
was
bulb.
that was a crazy invention. Like for the guy, was it Thomas Edison, not to give up?
Well, believe it or not, okay, Thomas Edison had people who worked underneath of him and helped him invent some of these
Of
stuff. So
course, yeah, of course. Sometimes, like I always tell people, when you see a successful group, organization, or like a brand, or like anything you see successful, trust me, it was started by one guy, but to actually make it bigger and like an actual spending brand, it took a few
mhm.
brains. It
Oh,
took a
quite a
few
few.
brains.
Probably something that's come and gone.
Exactly. Like it never is just one person makes the whole brand big. There's like, even look at Amazon right now today. Like so many people working for that company that you can just so many heads.
You couldn't even
You
count.
couldn't
I
even
bet
count.
you couldn't remember everybody's name.
I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, I bet you at the facility that you work at, you can't remember
I
half of
can't. I
everybody.
can't. I don't know the people, man. I don't know half of the people I work with, but I just know that they're there and they do something for the company. Well, guys, it's
This
been
has been an
another
episode of
week.
Smoking Truth.
Yes, yes, yes. Make sure you guys subscribe again. Turn on
Like,
your
notification bell. Also hit
and
that share button to your
and
friends, family,
and
anybody else, even your enemies. Send it to your
even your
enemies.
freaking enemies. They need some
Send them some
motivation, baby.
motivation. Yeah, exactly.
Joe,
Send the motivation to your enemies.
your enemies are
And
mad sad
and
right now.
and,
Trust me.
and it exactly.
Trust me. Trust
So
me.
guys, I'm King Oz. That's Orlando Flow.
Flow.
Guys, we love y'all. Stay safe. Keep watching
And
us.
keep watching
Enjoy.
for more content. Have a good day. Stay blessed, baby.
Baby.
Baby, baby. Have a good week. Bye.
Deuces.
Yes.